Well, it's happened again. Okay, it's fucking happened again. It's starting to get a little ridiculous, if you ask me. Charleston, South Carolina, sitting in a jail cell right now. He's a former police officer. Who is, I don't know what else to say other than scum. I don't know. I can't think of any other word. Now, with the last couple of deaths with police officers killing unarmed people, now I don't know. It's weird because like the last, I guess 4 or 5 years, it seems like this has been made a big deal from iPhones and internet and all that stuff blowing up. We can finally see the shit that goes down out there. This police violence has been happening forever. Now, I don't get that many views, and whenever I check my dislikes and stuff, it's not that big a fucking deal. It isn't, but I seen that on the one where I talked about the kid who died in Ferguson, Missouri. I said in that video, pretty much, I said, I don't believe it's about racism. I think it's just about cops that go on these fucking ego trips and they want to harm people. Now, granted, as I said in the video, and I say it again, I don't have a problem with police, right? And this could happen to anybody. I don't think it's a racist thing. There are people that continue to die to this police brutality and get abused by it every single day of people of all races and both genders. It's not about nothing as simple as racism. It's a much more deeply rooted problem. And a lot of people have described it as the militarization of the military. I'm not going to go on a rant by that or like about that because it's not relevant. But I want you people. I want you to really, and I want you to stop and I want you to think about it. I really do. Because this is no longer a he said, she said, they, maybe not all the evidence is there. We straight up see in the video, and I'm not going to link it in my description. You've seen it already. Most likely. If you haven't, go to any news site in the world. Except maybe the Korean one or some shit. You know what I'm talking about. You will see this video. It's out there for the whole world to see. This man, he's running away. He's running away. Now you could say, oh, he shouldn't have run, he shouldn't have resisted. Alright, fuck you, buddy. Alright, if that's your whole argument, he shouldn't have been resisting or running away, fuck you. I tell you what happened. This police officer was bullying the guy, disrespecting him, threatening the guy. He got scared. Did he swing at this officer? Officer didn't look hurt to me. Dude ran. Felt threatened. My God, who shoots somebody in the back? By the way, you got to be a straight bitch to shoot somebody in the back. First of all, secondly, not only even if all that was true, right? Police officer planted evidence on him after he shot him, and you know what's fucking I have watched a couple of videos where people talk about this, and they won't talk about racism and whatever, and they want to go on these long-winded rants about the militarization, whatever. You've heard all that before. But the thing that bothered me the most and this is the littlest thing, after he had already shot this guy, he was laying down on the ground dying, right? He ran over to the guy, shots fired. Shots fired. Started screaming at the dude after he shot him several times in the fucking back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. To handcuff him, he lifted up his hands. I can't remember if he did it or if the second guy did it. A second police officer ran up shortly, and I believe they handcuffed him together. I believe that's how it happened. But I remember that. It's just the dude standing over him. Put your hands behind your back. The dude, you know what? I bet he feels more remorse when he's swatting a fucking fly than when he's out here trying to, reserve the peace or protect the peace or whatever the hell the motto is. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. And to the people who say, oh, he's going to get off like the rest of them, no, he isn't. No, he isn't. This isn't the case of George Zimmerman or Darren Wilson. It's where there is no controversy to this. All right. There is video evidence of this guy cowardly shooting this poor innocent man, or maybe he may not have been innocent. He didn't warrant it getting shot in the fucking back several times. That's for sure. We all know. Basically, what we do know is that this man did not deserve to get shot in the back several times. He sure as hell didn't take that police officer's stun gun like he's claiming. And this guy will get convicted of murder. And he will get convicted of police brutality and all that, man. And all that, man. A lot more, because these are some serious fucking crimes. They really are. It's awful. It really, 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 really is awful. And I know that when I see this shit on the news, when I read it on Twitter, when I watch these videos, the only thing I ever feel is sadness. Sadness that these people continue to die just because these people want to shoot a gun. It's ridiculous. Anyway, I encourage you all to, at least American citizens, to think about this and voice your opinion on it. Let the people know, your fellow people, about this. Tell them to voice their opinion, because this shit has to change, man. It really, really does, because the current system that we have now, it's awful. It's not, it's not even democracy. It's like a illusion or a mirage of democracy. This is not how things are supposed to be. And now we can finally all see it in around a 26 seconds video. A man getting shot in the back. I'll see you next time, fellas.